Ikasen, Omiyo Gallery, Day 108. Ojo Yakuta, Day of Sango of Fire. So, the only problem a fire god would ever have would be being shy. If there were 200 yards to walk to get to the place where you can make the fire, and there were people in the way, if the fire Orisa, the fire god, was shy, thought, oh, I cannot go through this gap, he would never get there in time to light the fires of the dawn, and then to be able to cook 1 hour later. He would still be back in the crowd. Oh, he's still 100 people back in the crowd. Whose fault is this? His character, his strength. And I'm sure 20 of those people will not like him as he walks through the crowd, excuse me, and the fire god, get out of the way. They go, he's so rude. That man's so rude. I don't like him. He's not nice. Everybody in society must be nice. No, there must be fire for cooking for the food. That is what there must be, I say. So to welcome the power of Sango's communicated with me. The incense of my shop is what I've been burning this morning. So here is my Sango stand-in. It is a warm warmth. I have lots of accoutrements for Sango. So offering and mud cloth that looks like the double-headed fire axe. I have hints of his personality, the red and the black. And then also up here, a symbol, a drawing. So that is real, that is form. So you could say this is Sango, but it's so easily destroyable. It's the ghost of something that exists 100 miles away. It's when it's gone, it's not gone. But with the animism of it, that is so real. That is Sango. So you have to be careful. Don't have lots of little things. Have them, the human, the person. It's better because you know where the power is coming from. So the aroma of my shop, of my temple, is this blend of cassava bark, which is white, the peeling of the vegetable, the root cassava. You can see this on my feed. Star anise, the item you get to take home with you if you come to temple. 1 star anise for your spicy tea, and coconut husk, and 1 straightforward match. This is the secret recipe, but you may have it. Not all secrets must be secret. They're for the temple pupils. It's the secret recipe for all faiths visiting temple. And creating it allow me to realize no faith is unwelcome at temple, except there is a rule that I didn't realize was needed, but I'll tell you a story. 2 times in the past 3 months, I have heard this story. So, a woman who has not seen another for 6 years sees another performing a new faith. Maybe she thinks about it a while, but then she approaches her, and one of the first things she said is, "Your faith is not correct for you. Your first one is the only one you can have. You can't change them? Or just let's discuss this. Let's discuss if your faith is correct for you." Nuh-uh. Depends on the exchange, but I say no. If I were approaching her lost in the street, trailing around behind her, holding on the tail of her skirt, and then she would say, "Would you like my faith? Do you want me to teach you it?" And it's powerful. So If the river current's going to pull you, it's going to pull you further. It'll be a long way to swim back if you have to swim back. Do you see how the faiths would be like two rivers? And if someone takes you down another one, how are you getting back to yours? Yeah, you can get back to it. Of course you can. You find your way back to it. Loads of people know where your river is. No trouble if you're looking for it. So if I approached her, she could say, yeah, join my faith, right? But to approach me, and the first thing she says is, I don't think your new religion fits you. I believe this to be not aligned. So, okay, next story. The Odu Ifa style. Man is with another man. They are talking again about faith. Gotta remember the story. Completion. Okay, the two ladies go for a walk to the sea. One takes a boat. They each take separate boats. One sees the other meet a friend. The other one gets home and messages her friend at the end of the day and goes, I'm home safe. End of story. Ashley. Okay. Beginning of new story. The faiths are Christianity and a Asian or Indian faith. I don't know if it was Muslim or Hinduism or another, but it is a man from a Christian background and it is a woman from a new, different esoteric setup. Well-established religion, I imagine. So the man and the woman are talking, and the woman says to the man, my faith is better than yours. Better. No. So, a definition. You have a little tiny dandelion plant with strong leaves with lots of iron in them. They stain your fingers when you pick them. A yellow flower in the middle. The bees like that to pollinate flowers. Let's call this a religion. Religion, yeah, one. You have a little bendy shrubbery tree. It grows really strong. It stays there ages. It casts a shadow that's bigger. It helps people know which way is left and right. It houses all these bugs, and the bugs feed the birds. And you see all the evidence on the plant itself. You see it's doing more. It's more complex, right? It's better. It's not better. It's the same. So, the items and representations you look to for your wisdom can have a simple set of principles or a complex set of principles. And it's not even that. They can be one channel of water up the middle of a pipe, or they can be multiple channels of water up the middle of the bark of a tree. You have to check on all aspects of it. So the multiple channels of water, you have to know they're all moving, and that takes longer, right? The single channel of water up a pipe, sorry, my door is moving. Hello? Oh, you're okay. Neighbors. The single channel of water off a pipe, you have to check on it often, but it's easier to check on. Is this moving? Is it working? Yes. So the simpler religion is not worse than the other one. It's different. So by her saying mine is better than yours is incorrect, but it's language, so it's okay. But at Templo Omiyo, if I hear my language is better, is superior to yours, I will barge in and correct you, okay? And that's the rule of my Interfaith Temple Spiritual Supply Shop. The one rule I'll set on the assertive day of Ojo Yakuta Sango, fireman, because I believe a fireman, if walking through a crowd of 200 people, would tell you to move out the way. Move out the way of what is about to dissolve our harmony. So I will do that for you. I'll see you later. Adabo. Powerful message will say, Sango, come enjoy my incense and come look at what I have for sale. Okay. Bye. Adabo means see you later, see you sometime soon. Approach me.